How minority ruling in the world. In a bustling hostel with 100 lively inmates, breakfast was an integral part of their daily routine. However, there was a brewing conflict centered around a particular dish, upma. The hostel kitchen had been serving upma every single day, which started to bother a significant majority of the students. Out of the 100 inmates, a whopping 80 students grew tired of the monotonous breakfast and expressed their desire for a diverse menu. They yearned for different tiffin items to tantalize their taste buds each morning. On the other hand, 20 students were content with having upma as their daily breakfast. They found comfort in the familiar flavors and didn't see the need for change. In an attempt to resolve the situation and make a fair decision, the warden of the hostel proposed a voting system. The fate of the breakfast menu would be determined by the majority vote. Whichever tiffin item received the highest number of votes would be served daily to all the inmates. The 20 students who preferred upma promptly cast their votes in favor of the traditional dish. Meanwhile, the remaining 80 students dispersed their votes across various options, reflecting their diverse preferences. 8 students voted for masala dosa. 16 students voted for aloo parotha and dahi, yogurt. 14 students voted for roti and sabji, vegetable curry. 12 students voted for bread and butter. 10 students voted for noodles. 10 students voted for idli sambar. Despite most students voting against upma, the numbers were dispersed among the alternative options, preventing any single choice from attaining a higher vote count. Consequently, upma, with the united support of the 20 students, secured the highest number of votes. As a result, it continued to be served as the daily breakfast. This situation shed light on a valuable lesson about the fallacy of majority power in democracy. The 80% of students who desired change were divided among different options, diluting their influence. In contrast, the united 20% of students who were content with upma successfully preserved their preferred choice. The story highlighted the potential flaws within a democratic system when the majority is fragmented and lacks cohesion. It emphasized that the united and organized minority can wield significant influence, even in the face of a dispersed majority. The moral of the story resonated with the fact that in certain circumstances, the organized few can shape outcomes, challenging the conventional notion of majority rule. This is our India, where most of the cases minorities are ruling the country and making law decisions in favor of them. Majorities can be divided and ruled using emotions, where the sway of emotional idiocy often triumphs. People manipulate emotions to their advantage, while opposing forces suppress rational thinking. In this world, the power of emotions is harnessed as a tool for control. Those who understand the intricacies of emotional intelligence exploit it to manipulate the masses. They tap into people's deepest fears, desires, and insecurities, knowing that emotions can override logic and reason. They thrive on the subjugation of critical thinking and discourage the use of one's intellect. In such a landscape, the majority's collective wisdom is fractured by emotional manipulation. The ability to reason and make informed decisions is overshadowed by the manipulation of sentiments. Emotional triggers are employed to sway opinions, blur the truth, and push forth agendas that benefit those in power. Amidst this complex dynamic, the true potential of rational thinking often remains untapped. People are held captive by the forces that control their emotions, preventing them from fully utilizing their intellectual capacities. The battle between emotional manipulation and rational thinking rages on, with the former often emerging victorious. This narrative serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the dangers of surrendering our critical faculties to emotional manipulation. It calls for a balance between emotions and reason, urging individuals to develop emotional intelligence while safeguarding their ability to think critically. In this world where emotions reign supreme, those who possess emotional intelligence hold the key to power. However, it is essential to resist the suppression of rational thinking and retain the freedom to use our brains wisely. Only by embracing emotional intelligence while nurturing our capacity for critical thought can we hope to navigate this intricate landscape with clarity and discernment. Please subscribe to Sanatan_Ag.